Now coming in from Imphal, security forces and Manipur Police have apprehended two militants from proscribed outfits, PREPAK and KCP-PWG, for their involvement in extortion activities. Seizures and arrests continue in the state. Nibir is live with us on this story. Nibir, take us through this action that has been taken in Imphal.
Are part of the security operations being done by the forces, and if you see that the kind of ammunition and armed ammunition seized tells you the intensity of the security challenge in Manipur, and the Manipur Police along with the Central Security Forces apprehended two militants who were involved with the PREPAK and the KCP-PWG for their involvement in extortion activities, and this is the reason these two have been picked up. Lately, there were a lot of reports emerging from the state regarding extortion, and if you see the last 1 month or so, most of the operations have been done against these extortion activities, wherein people have been picked up from different parts of the state, not just in the valley but as well as in the hills, wherein they have resorted to extortion. And if you see the kind of seizures which have been made, mostly cash and also arms and ammunition, shows you the intensity of the security challenge. Although in the last 6 months, the security situation has improved in the state, wherein we have not seen an armed conflict violence.
Right.
However, what needs to be understood here is the kind of arms and ammunitions that have been circulated in the state, and that is a big challenge. And
okay.
That is what
Major Mohammad Ali Shah is back with us now on the broadcast, I'm told. Major Shah, if you can hear me now, what do you make, of course, of this heightened security in the state ahead of Prime Minister's visit? This action also now being taken by security agencies.
Right, Uday, if you can hear me. So the Prime Minister's visit to Manipur was much awaited, and it's a very, very positive development. It's a very good sign that he's going to Manipur. He would be going to Chachanpur and Kangla Fort, and he would be arresting people over there. Now, Chachanpur is more cookie dominated, and Kangla Fort, the Sanamai Mandir is there, who have their own god. Pakhanba is a god. And it's mainly so he'll be going to Maithei dominated areas and cookie dominated areas as well. And of course, the development in Manipur, so most for development, there has to be peace. And I see that there is going to be a very, very good balm on the effect of a lot of wounded hearts in Manipur who had a lot of major grouse that, the Prime Minister hasn't spoken about Manipur. He hasn't visited there. Probably people were thinking that he doesn't care for us. I think he cares. Everyone cares for Manipur. In fact, Manipur is a state which has helped, which has contributed a great deal in nation building, in fact. So when the Prime Minister goes there himself, it conveys a loud and clear message, and I presume it will lead to a lot of changes, positive changes are going to be made over there. Already preparations are on, and heavy security, of course, which is a must. One cannot let your guard down at all. So most certainly the heavy security arrangements are there in Manipur as well. So I think it's going to be a very, very good thing for the country.
The heightened security is needed, isn't it, Major Dwivedi, at this crucial juncture?
Absolutely, Uday, because the kind of security, internal, I would say factionalism and number of groups that are operating, there will be certain elements, which will like to derail the process now that is the ongoing process of peace and the way the things are moving. So one has to be very careful because there are number of agencies or number of agents are there, especially there could be certain foreign elements who would not like the situation to improve. So one has to be very careful, and I'm sure there will be sanitization will be done, area will be cleaned out. And that is very important because this visit has to go absolutely as a game changer.
All right. My thanks to all of our guests for joining us on the broadcast. Also thanks to Nibir, who joined us earlier as well. Meanwhile, the Chinese ambassador to India, Xu Feihong, has provided an update on the agreements between Prime Minister Modi and President Xi on the sidelines of the SCO summit, stating that direct flights will be resuming soon as well. All right. Taking a short break, much more on the other side.